Okay, I'm going to do another video on this Year 9 assignment, and we're going to go through how to do back-to-back stem plots. Okay, so let's go get our data together. Okay, Year 9 height task, is that one? All right. So it's asking us to do back-to-back stem and leaf plots, compare your class's height with another chosen class. Okay, and we're going to make another sheet, so stem and leaf plot. Just copy that. Right. So as you actually know, got that analysis survey data. It's the most recent one. Never mind, doesn't matter. Okay, so it don't matter. All right, so we're going to take. All right, we're going to take Mr. Banks. A little bit too small, so let's take Mr. Dib and Mr. Padman. All right, so these can be my other ones. All right. Actually, before I do that, I should actually make this new tab. Name. Paste that in. Similarly plot. And there we go. So I think in the other video I actually got rid of all the Mrs. and Mrs. But that's alright, it's not important. Okay, so let's go copy out these two teachers. Alright, and I'm going to put that data over here. Alright, so it's all good. Now, actually these are formulas as well. This must be the old file. The old file. Anyway, so got Mr. Div and got Mr. Padman. Now what I would do, I'm actually going to move the heights. I don't even need this anymore. I'm going to get rid of that. Yep. Okay. So, of course, it's still got all the formulas. Doesn't matter. Actually, I don't know. Let's do the easy way. Okay, so we got rid of that. So, got Mr. Dib and Mr. Padman's class. All right, now we want to do a back-to-back stem and leaf plot. All right, so I'm actually going to move those values over there and those values right there as well, Mr. Padman, and that's all right. I want these ones. Right, no, we don't need a VPN right now. Okay, and those over here. Okay, so why did I do that? Well, I'm going to sort them again. I know I've done this already, but yeah, we're going to do them for the two different teachers. So don't overlap. We're just going to sort Mr. Dib. All right. That one? Nope. There it is, solid filter. There's my mobiles. Okay, so we got that one. And we've got, okay. Filter, small to largest. Okay, now let's have a look. So if we did them by 10, so you start off with, well, everything's over 100, so your stem would have at least 2 digits in that case. I can see, okay, we've got 5s, we've got 7s, we've got 8s. There's only 3 columns there. We've got 5, 1, 5, 2, but 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. Well, let's give it a go and see what happens. And I might come up with an alternative in a moment. So, do one side we have, let's move it over here a bit. Okay, so we're going to plug it over here. And, okay, so on one side we'll have Mr. Dib. And the other side we'll have Mr. Padman. Oops. Okay. And all right, so this would be my stem. And what should I do? Page layout. Can I do borders? What can I do? Text, things. Oh, there it is. That's the border one. Okay, yeah, that's how you do borders. All right, let's do. So I'll put my stem here, and we'll just do side borders. All right, so I don't think I need to go down that far, but not even that far. Okay, probably about that. If I'm just doing tens, so it's going to put side borders on here. All right, so I want left border, right border. That will turn off. I want right border. Okay, so yeah, I've got my two borders. I put my stem in here. So my stem unit's going to be the tens, which includes the hundreds. So we have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so that's not a lot of values though. Okay, let's just go. I'm going to get rid of those. All right. So, all right. Where do we do? No border. Okay, clear that. Okay. So now a couple of things you can do just for a bit of visualization. Let's put those in the middle. We can also shrink these columns down a bit, but maybe we'll do that later on. All right, so let's go fill in Mr. Div. So, okay, we've got 15 on stem unit. The only other one is 9, so put that in. We have 2, 2, 7, 8, and 9, 9. All right, 1, 5. So I'm going down these ones in case you didn't realize it. Going down these ones. 1, 5, 6, 8, 8, 0. Okay. All right. 80, 0, 1, 1, 4, and we have 92. Okay, that's actually not too bad. All right, I might even just go and highlight that, and I'll center align that. Okay, so you got that side. Let's go to Mr. Padman's ones. I might even just go and bring those up adjacent to the other values. Okay, so Mr. Padman, okay. 4, 7, 9, 7, 8, 9, 9. I have none in that column. I have 0, 1, oops, that's a 2, 1, 1, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. Okay. What else do we have? 8. Okay, 8. 3, 3, 4, 5, 5, 7, 7. Okay. So, and we can just fix up that one because the other one seems to be doing that behavior. All right. So this does reflect a stem and leaf plot, and we can go and we can narrow these, make them consistent, as consistent as you can, just to make it a little bit more visually better. All right. It doesn't matter if that word wraps over a little bit. Right. Okay. So you all should have had experiences on doing stem and leaf plots by hand, but otherwise, okay, you can just do it pretty simply on Excel this way. All right, I'm going to show you another way of doing it. Now, one of the drawbacks of stem and leaf plots is they kind of depended on very specific kind of groupings or binnings. So this one's grouped in tens. I'll show you another way because we've got some very, we don't have a lot of variations. That's actually quite symmetric. This one's a bit weird with some gaps in it. So my class seems to have like almost bimodal. We've got some people not very tall and some people that's relatively tall. I think, is that even right? I'm missing someone in my group. No. Interesting. Never mind. Okay. So, all right. So I'm going to show you another way of doing this. All right. So I'm going to copy this down. We're going to do a different one. Okay. All right. I'm going to do it in fives instead. I'll show you what I mean by that. All right. So I'm going to do 5, which is so the first few digits in the units. So the number, if it's 150, 151, 152, 3, 4. No, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That counts in the first one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If you count them out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2. Sorry, let's say that again. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5 digits. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is also 5 digits. So the one that's a bit larger, we put a little star on it. All right. And so 16 and 16 star, 17 and 17 star, 18 and 18 star, okay, and 19 and 19 star. All right, so let's see if we can do it this way. So this is the second one we're going to be doing. All right, so if you look at Mr. Dib's class, now he's got 159, but remember that first 15 is only 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4. All right, so there's nothing there. And you only got 1 here, whereas Mr. Padman, he's got a 4, and then he's got a 7, 9, 9, and 15. Oops, those are zeros. Nines. There we go. All right. Now 16. Mr. Dib has a 2, and Mr. Padman has nothing. Mr. Dib also has a 7, 8, 9, 9. Okay, so those are the high 16s. Okay, for 17, let's have a look. Mr. Dib has a 1, and that's the last one. Is that last one an error? What have I done there? Okay. Yes, it is. Get rid of that. I must have counted that one as in that column. It's there though. Okay, let's fix. Right. So I'm watching the video, probably screaming that I made that mistake. All right, but fix it up, please. Okay. So 17, there's only 1 in there. All right. As far as the high 17s, we've got 5, 6, 8, 8. All right. This one, okay. So Padman's got 0, 1, 1, 4. And then for the high 17s, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8. All right. Now for the low 18 or 180s, we have 0, 1, 1, and we have a high 18s, 184, and we have a 2. Okay. Then finishing off Mr. Padman, we've got 18s, 3, 3, 4, and we have 5, 5, 7, 7. Now it's up to you which one you think is better. The drawback, okay, so if you have a small number of bins, a small number of categories, you can get this kind of thing where there's not really much distinction. This is a very simple symmetric curve, or something like this. If you do too many, you can end up with these things where you get these gaps in the middle here. So it looks like there's a bit of a break in the distribution. But I don't know. I think I like this one a bit better because I can kind of see a bit more what's going on. But it's up to you. Now, when you pick your own ones, I wouldn't don't pick the small classes. I recommend because you won't have enough data. Like I think Mr. Div's one's a bit short for that purpose. But otherwise, yep, that's how you do how you can make stem and leaf plots on Excel. And the last thing I'll do is just make sure everything's aligned. and that looks pretty good. Okay, I think in the next video we'll do some histograms.